Hey, what's happening, Facebook? It's Sunday. It's another edition of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Longhorn the Comedian. Thank y'all for stopping in, popping in, coming in to see me. Yep, we got it all set up. I'm here, and I'm glad you're here. Or if you're not here, you'll be here. Do me a favor as you come in, or if you watch this later, hit love and like. Let me know that you stopped by. But it's been a great week. I hope you've had a great week. I've had an awesome week. Had a great week of comedy this past weekend. I was in Hannibal, Missouri. Yeah, baby. Doing it big. Yeah, all right. In Hannibal, Missouri this past weekend, Friday night with Brett Eastburn and, yeah, Kevin Farley. So that was pretty cool. Then last night, Carolyn Agnew and Rod Reyes and I were down in a little town called Versailles, Missouri. We did a theater show down there. That was way cool. So I put those pictures up on my Facebook page, so check those out. Make sure you hit like or love. Just let me know you stopped by. I ain't gonna. It's not like I'm trying to sell you Amway products. Just let me know you stopped by, said hi, checked on the brother. I'd appreciate it because hey, I don't know who's here if you don't stop by. Tonight, I know I normally wear somebody's T-shirt, but tonight I'm just rocking a dad bod. That's all I'm rocking tonight. Rocking tonight. So y'all gonna have to work with it, okay? So it's been good. It's been great. And looking forward to this week, traveling as usual. A lot going on. Yeah, I'm going to mention it. I do know what yesterday was. Yesterday was the 20th year remembrance of 9/11. And it flat out bummed me out. It did. I admit it bummed me out. And it was on my mind. It's been on my mind. And and the reason why it bummed me out is because I still hurt for all those people that were lost on 9/11. Senseless, just senseless. And I grieve for them and I grieve for their families. And I just, pray that one day will be better. That's what I pray. And I'm, thinking about the COVID that's going on, the fires that's out west. We got a lot of stuff going on. And then the veterans, the soldiers that lost, I'm sorry, Marine Corps veterans that lost their lives over in Afghanistan. So yeah, it's kind of a lot. It really is kind of a lot. But through it all, what do we try to do? We try to stay positive. So I see, let me see who's all checked in with me. Ethel is checked in, Charlotte's checked in, Nanette, Chris, Randy, Charlotte. Man, I'm just glad to see all y'all stop by. I appreciate it. Hit like and love. Let me know you stopped by there. But it just kind of bummed me out to the point to where, man, I had to just do stuff to get my mind off of things. So I've been busy all week. Um, and that's what brought me to my topic. I know last week I said I was going to talk about demons, but demons are kind of depressing. And quite frankly, I pride myself on being a positive person. So I'm going to keep it positive. I'm not going to go negative, even though everything seems like it's blowing up and going crazy and we're dealing with a lot. I still refuse to go down that road. I'm going to keep it positive. And my positive, so my message for this week is the name of the show tonight is why not be positive? Why not be positive? And the reason why I say this is because I see so many people being negative, and I feel the negativity, and I see the negativity, and it's really hurting a lot of us. So I did some searching on the internet as I always do. What's up, my brother? Assalamu alaikum. Glad to see you. I did some searching on the internet, and I found there was one article that said there are 23 reasons for people to be negative, or 23 ways why people are so negative. I'm like, wow, 23? 23 signs you're a negative person. And I got depressed reading them. I'm like, yeah, I'm not reading that. I am just not going through this, And I have to admit, I found a couple of those things were me. But I really try to be a upbeat, positive person. Now, I haven't always been that guy because I came from a family that, that wasn't always that upbeat. Hey, everything's going to be all right. Optimism, glass half empty, half full. No, just being honest. No, I did not come from that. And so I had to learn to be a different way. My children, I used to drive my children crazy with it. Something would happen and I would try to find the bright side of it. I'm always trying to find the bright side of it, trying to be optimistic about the outcome, or, tell them just be patient. Things are going to change. I've always tried to do that with them. drove them nuts, especially as they became adults and they start living through their own adult situations that were not going the way that they would have liked for them to go. And here's dad talking about just be positive. It's going to be okay. Just hold on. It's going to work out. And all they could see is they see the fire in front of them. They didn't see the fire truck that was on this way. That's all they could see. They just saw the fire. The fire's right here. But they didn't see the fire truck coming in with the water to put it out. So I had to teach myself to be that way because I have not always been that way. And some of y'all know me and have heard some of my stories, and you know that I think I have just as much reason as anybody else to be negative, but I just choose not to. There are some phrases that I won't use. For instance, I refuse to say I hate. I don't know that H. I do not like that H word, period. I don't like. I don't use that one because you ever notice the things that you're negative towards are the things that actually end up on your plate. I don't like spaghetti. Guess what? You're getting spaghetti for dinner. I don't like, and I'm allergic to pickles and tomatoes. Every time I order a burger, I ask for no pickles, no tomatoes. Woman goes, you don't like them? It's like, and one day I said, yeah, I don't like them. And guess what? I got extra pickles and extra tomatoes. And I know it's just a small example, but usually the thing that you say that you don't like is the thing that will come into your path. Usually the thing that you say, I don't want that. That's the thing that's going to come into your path. If you say, man, I'm tired of hurting all the time, then guess what? You're going to be hurting all the time. What you say is what you get, believe it or not. We tend to speak a lot of things into existence, including, positivity and negativity. The more negative we talk, the more negativity we experience. But I'm going to give you 7 reasons why you should have a positive attitude and just try to be a little bit more positive. And do me a favor, don't forget to hit like, don't forget to hit love, hit something. Just let me know that you've been by here, okay? Drop a note, drop a comment. Don't just let me do all the talking. Talk to me, okay? So, again, thank everybody for stopping by. But 7 reasons why you should have a positive attitude. Number 1, do you know that your attitude affects your health? If you are upbeat and positive, it really does affect how you feel. And it just does. If you're mentally good, then you feel good. If you look good, you feel good. So having a positive but having a negative impact can negatively impact your health. So that's a first step right there, being positive. Okay. Oh, you being funny. I don't like the Detroit Lions Super Bowl. Here we come. Miracles don't work like that, sir. I'm sorry. Hey, James, good to see you, bro. Wealth. Somebody told me a long time ago, I made mention, I said, I am broke. And they told me stop saying that because the more you say that, the more you will be broke. Wow. And if you ever notice, when you do have a little money in your pocket or a little money in your bank account, you tend to be a lot happier. You really do, Socializing. Having a positive attitude means more people want to be around you. That makes a lot of sense. And see, being that way keeps you from being lonely and depressed and thinking don't nobody like you. Yeah, but you got to have that positive attitude. The bottom line is not everyone with a positive attitude is a sociable person. I get that. But people are normally, very socialized people. We run in packs. We hang in packs, at different levels. And being social is actually one of those things we need to live. So there you go. Productivity. Having a positive attitude allows you to be more productive at working around the house. Yeah. Because I know me, if I wake up and say, I don't feel like doing anything today, guess what? I start doing stuff because I said I didn't want to do it. But when I get up and I won't get as much done as I would like to, but I get stuff done. But now when I wake up with that attitude, I'm going to get this and this and this and this done, and I feel good about doing it, I usually get that done and then more than that, Plain and simple. James says, I'm positive I don't like what this country is becoming. That's a whole nother show, James. Hold that thought, bro. I understand where you're coming from. Overcoming obstacles. We all have difficulties in our lives with negative attitudes. The difficulties threaten to overwhelm people. And a person with a positive attitude, obstacles are just a part of life and something to overcome. I was talking with my son the other day, and he was talking about, Dad, man, something else didn't happen. I got to do this. I said, man, it's going to always be one more thing. There's always going to be something else. There's always going to be a hurdle for you to jump. But the thing about jumping hurdles is when you go up to go over the hurdle, you are being positive. If you go down to crawl under it, you're being negative. So, yeah, be a hurdle jumper. Meaningful relationships. That one's a big one for me. I love everybody until they give me a reason not to. I like everybody. I love everybody until you show me that I shouldn't. And some of y'all that have met me in person, hey, I walk up and talk to you, or you walk up and talk to me like I'm just a regular person. Why? Because I'm like this all the time. Hey, come here. How you doing? Because that's just who I am. James and I, we met, and, we've been like this ever since, Vincent, I met Vincent in Kansas City, I'm going to read that in just a minute, Vincent. Yes, I am. Charlotte said, get out and go to a good comedy show. We'll because laughter is the best medicine. Thank you for saying that, Charlotte. I appreciate that. That is very, very true. Hey, Rita, good to see you too. Active mind. I'm always doing something to keep this going. I'm always doing something to keep my mind going. Whether I'm playing a game or reading a book or writing or working in the yard, keeping my mind active. Someone with a positive attitude has an active, curious mind. I am very curious. Old school, I'm nosy. Yes. I'll hear something, or I'll hear something somewhere, and the next thing you know, I got my phone out and I'm looking it up just for GP because I want to know. But having an active mind keeps those negative thoughts out. They do. And that's the list. Very short, simple list. One, health. Having a positive attitude will help your health, your wealth, socialization, productivity, overcoming obstacles, meaningful relationships, and active mind. It's really that simple. And quite frankly, I know we've all heard the phrase, you change your mind, you change your life. There's a lot of truth to that. It really is. Now, I'm going to put this up on the screen from Vincent. Y'all know I'm a man of faith, but I really don't talk a lot about God, but I'm going to put this up because he's right. He says, Jesus, thank you. You died for me. I don't deserve your love and goodness, but you love me and care for me. Thank you for your love and goodness. I will serve you till I die because you died for me and I love you. Teach me to be selfless like you, even if it means death. Give me the strength to never leave you. Jesus, in your name, amen. And I'm going to go amen with you on that, Vincent, because that's real right there, okay? That's real. James said, my mind is busy getting me in trouble. I stay in trouble, James. I stay in trouble, bro. Let's see. Mr. Lakeem says, I'll try my best to jump life's hurdles, but I got to admit, when you 5 feet taller than you're taller than 5 feet, bro. You're 5'2", but you're taller than 5 feet, okay? But what I'm trying to get to y'all is this. What I'm trying to my chair is broken. It keeps I bring it up and it just kind of goes down on its own. What I'm trying to get to y'all is this. Yes, we got a lot of negative things that are plaguing us right now. There's a lot of things going on that we're just shaking our head going, man, what are we going to do? How are we going to handle this? How are we going to get through this? Start with you. How about that? We can't fix all the problems in the world. Well, I take that back. We can fix the problems of the world. But If you fix you first, change your way of thinking, fix what you can fix. And if we're all fixing small pieces of the puzzle, next thing you know, the puzzle is complete and it's better. But we got to let go of the I can't and I hate and I don't want and I don't want to, I don't feel like it. We got to let all of those things go. Yeah. We got to be positive. You got to be more positive. You got to speak positivity into your life. Because honestly, who wants to be around somebody that's negative all the time? Raise your hand if you want to be around somebody that's just negative all the time. Yeah. It drags them down and it drags you down. So think good thoughts. Be positive. You can do it. I know you can. So that's my episode for tonight. I to get up out of here. Again, don't forget our show is sponsored by Messages in the Madness. Thank you for your service. Laughter has no color. And Longhorn the Comedian, this guy. So as I always say, keep God first or whatever your higher power is. Believe in yourself. Take care of yourselves. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Take care of them kids. Give them a hug from me, okay? Last but not least, take care of them vets. I'm Longhorn the Comedian in my new glasses. Yeah, baby. Forward tough. God bless y'all. $2.